In today's game of bowling, we see it changing at the most dramatic rate that we've probably ever seen in the history of bowling. Whether it be two-handers, whether it be urethane, whether it be overpowering the lane, moving all the way left, throwing it over the gutter cap, halfway down the lane, whatever it is, change is happening. So what do we do when change is occurring? We throw everything out the window and we start all over. Two-handed has obviously been a huge impact in today's game. If you can do it, it doesn't hurt to try it. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna bowl a whole game two-handed. I've been halfway decent at it. I'm not saying I'm really good at it, but the more and more that I start to think about it, and obviously the success that the two-handers have, if I'm able to do it, I've just come to the conclusion of like, why not at least give it a try? So I'll be taking you guys through a whole game today. We'll be working through a couple issues, maybe if I can fix to get a little bit better at, but who knows what's gonna happen today. This is gonna be my first attempt at really, committing to two-handed for like a whole game or just like a whole practice. I drilled a ball and I got fit for it. So this should be a lot of fun. I mean, I won't bore you with more of the talk, so let's get into it. All right, so here goes nothing. We got our 900 Global Zen Master that we just drilled. If anybody's curious about the pitches, a half reverse, 3/8 each way. Half forward. By no means is this the easiest thing. So I'm doing a 5-step approach and trying to figure out kind of everything as I go, but I'm trying to think a little bit of Belmo, a little bit of Simo when he gets like going into the line. And honestly, the hardest thing for me to do is like get the proper feel for like the setup. So bear with me. That was spun. I definitely got my hand around that one. The most I have today, which was surprising. The hardest thing that I've had to encounter is to create proper power. And it's really like, in order for me to increase my speed, it's like that 4th step. I really have to drive off of it. Oh, that's wide. For the sake of the video, I do have my spare ball. Haven't been able to warm up with my thumb yet, so I'm just gonna throw the spare ball. I should have moved way farther to the right. Note to self, I will be shooting spares, one hand. Strike 9 spare, 9 width, sorry. Thought it would be a lot worse. Oh God. Well, I will say right off the bat, definitely have way more misroom on a house shot than I do one-handed. Two-handed is definitely not easy. Obviously, if you're on a softer pattern, sure, your margin of area, your misroom will probably be a little bit bigger if you have a sense of how to get to the line. I'm definitely not saying that I do. I definitely have more room. I would like to be a little more accurate, but again, this is the first day I'm doing things. That was actually a really good one. Okay. I felt really good on that shot. A couple things that I did notice, my ball roll wasn't fantastic. The tilt was very low and my hand did not do the correct thing. So that's why the ball went a little bit longer. So, but at least I felt really good on that shot. Layout wise, it's just pin up. I don't know exactly what it is because I haven't gotten my PAP yet, but we're doing a lot better than expected. So a couple things that I am trying to work on when I'm doing this, I'm trying to get my push away a little bit straighter because it tends to like get away from me when I'm pushing it away two-handed. I need to kind of push it in front of me and also create the right shape. Right off the bat, I noticed that my hand likes to get to the side of it pretty fast, causing that negative tilt or lower tilt. So when my ball sees the friction, it likes to really jump off of it. And that one kind of clipped my finger. So it's gonna be the first spare that I actually shoot today one-handed. So if I miss by a mile, find it in your heart to forgive me. Ooh. Good spare. So a couple of things that I'm gonna think about is I'm really gonna try to feel like my elbow and hand stay underneath the ball a little bit longer. So that way I can rotate it properly. That was a little bit better. Ball roll on that one was definitely a lot better. My hand felt more on the inside. The ball came off the friction a lot calmer, and track went a little bit away from my fingers. Last shot, I did go high on this lane, but now thinking about that, maybe I should stay the same and just throw it a little bit better, and I should have a better result. The answer is no to that. It wasn't as great as the last one, but it wasn't where I wanted it to be. It still picked up kind of quick, so we'll just make a move off of that. And we get to 2-0. All right, I'm gonna make a little bit of a move on this lane. Oh boy. Like I said before, two-handed is very difficult. I didn't think it was gonna be very easy. I don't even know where I stand for this. It's very easy to get frustrated, especially with something new that you do. I'm just trying to have fun with it. I'm really trying to understand, you know, the things that I do wrong and what I could do better if I do pursue this. But yeah, it's very, very difficult. Obviously, I'm probably doing a lot of things wrong too. Like that. That was not the greatest with my hand. I felt like it smacked my left shoulder. And I find it a lot harder to post shots because I'm trying to create energy, but I'm pretty sure I'm creating it the wrong way. On this shot here, we're gonna try to at least post the shot. My hand got around it. It definitely makes you work. I haven't sweat while I bowled in quite some time. Probably because I'm using just different muscles and different ways to create energy, but it's definitely interesting. Oh, that was another bad one. Shots that don't hook my hands on the side, and I'm really just trying to like hit it this way instead of trying to hit it that way. Not very good. I didn't expect 200 really, so 160 is fine. It was kind of fun experiment, to be honest, and who knows how much the layout could be a factor as well. I did work out yesterday as well, so I'm a little sore. .167, stellar. Really, really good. Not at all. Well, that was fun. I've never really bowled like full game and tried to like break things down and like figure out like what I'm actually doing wrong. I've kind of just gone up there and like chucked the ball and hope for the best. But yeah, two-handed bowling is not as easy as everybody says it is. Obviously, watching those guys at a high level do what they're able to do is pretty impressive. And then when you go out and do it yourself, like I did, even if I am bowling on a house shot, it's still pretty difficult. Ball roll does matter. Layouts do matter. Obviously, you guys saw with the ball reaction in today's video. So I really commend those guys for putting in the time, the effort into their craft, because it's very, very difficult. All forms of bowling, whether you're two-handed, one-handed, left-handed, two-handed, throw it under your legs, whatever. If you're striking at a high amount, chances are it's pretty difficult to do and repeat over and over again, even if you have the simplest of games. So I really wanted to give it a shot. I really wanted to see what I could do two-handed wise, and I will say that I feel a little sore. I feel a little bit lost in the sense of, you know, I need to fix a couple things, and if I had the proper coaching, which I don't right now because I'm by myself, but if I had somebody watching me, I feel like I would be able to do a little bit better, but we'll keep working at it, you know, and we'll keep working at our regular game. But I just wanted to show you guys a game of two-handed, and I wanted to give you guys my feedback, and it's still pretty tough. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. We will be coming out with more content. We have a regional coming up this weekend. I'm bowling with the great Walter Ray Williams Jr. in a doubles event in Virginia, so that's going to be awesome. We won in that building last year, so we're looking to go back to back. I'm going to stop the talking. I'm actually going to go practice right now and make sure that I don't feel too heavy for my partners. So we'll see you guys on the next one.